this for Connie.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we're still signing papers.
This is the COA Board of Directors meeting of June 26th, being held here at Meeting Room 1.
One more coming.
This meeting is being recorded by Area 58 broadcast, Channel 15, and they'll post it to YouTube as soon as they can. Pardon me while I pass on to Ms. Helen.
Thank you.
Okay, first up, said the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Please stand.
All right.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Obviously, they added a flag. Because the United States flag is directly behind me now.
Yeah,
This is Plymouth County.
it's nice.
Ah.
Love flags.
All right, first up, we're going to be discussing and a possible vote to set meeting days and times going forward. For those who don't know, which may be most people, my appointment officially ends on June 30th, and I did not put in to do another term, so this is my last meeting as chair of the Board of Directors, and I thought it was a good time to go ahead and decide, do you want to keep the meeting on the fourth Thursday of the month and at 5 o'clock, or being that it's hard for people to get here sometimes, do we want to go ahead and change the day of the month and the time going forward? So I open it up for discussion.
I believe there's been some discussion that because it's, the attendance record has slimmed down a little, and we're finding that it's due to, a lot of times, like for me personally, it's the time. So I think we've kind of talked about maybe going to 6 o'clock.
To 6 o'clock.
No,
Again.
nobody's talked about that as a board.
No, not
No,
as a
not as a
board,
board.
not at all, but individually. So I haven't talked to Elaine about it. It was Mary and I who chatted about it.
Actually, Mary talked to me about it.
I chatted with
I'm
Elaine.
sorry, you're leaving us. We have to figure out
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Anyway, there's been some discussion, and so we're thinking about 6
6
o'clock,
would be
but
good.
we wanted to wait obviously, to have a full board meeting to discuss it in full. So we're thinking of keeping the same day,
Just pushing it back to 6?
pushing it back to 6.
That way you won't be so rushed.
And, yeah, and due to the summer and some health issues coming up, we want to start the meetings again in September.
Okay, well, that's a different topic.
Yeah,
That's topic number 2.
okay.
So,
Well, I'm trying to move this meeting along. I'm camping.
la-di-da.
La-di-da.
Okay, so you're going to put that in the form of a motion? And
Yeah,
are you going to put that in the form of a motion?
she talking to you.
Is he talking to me? Are you still talking to me? I will make a motion to continue our meetings on a Thursday. However, we will move the meetings till 6 PM, and we will resume our Council on Aging Board of Directors meetings in September.
No.
No.
This is just the time.
Oh, for
This
God's
is
sakes,
the
I
time.
apologize to the town of Carver. I'm really on vacation right now, so I am not in thinking mode. So let me start again.
Well, if I heard you correctly, I understand the motion is to continue meeting on the fourth Thursday of the month.
But moving the time to
But
6
meetings
p.m.
to start at 6 PM as opposed to 5 PM. Did I understand you correctly?
How eloquent you are. Yes.
Do I have a second?
I second.
We have a motion and that's been made and seconded. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none. That is unanimous.
Thank you.
Okay, next topic is our summer meeting schedule. This is the time of year when people go on vacation. There are some health issues going around, and some people like to go camping, which make it hard.
It does.
So what is the board's pleasure on a July and/or August meeting? Elaine?
I move we postpone any further meetings until September.
We have a motion to delay.
I second.
Which is seconded.
I second.
We have a motion made and seconded to forego the meetings of July and August, so everybody can enjoy the summer off. Any further discussion?
I just want the town of Carver to know that this is not unusual, that during the summer months, many boards do skip a month or two during the summer season. So this isn't anything unusual.
And she's right, I know. Okay, hearing no more discussion. All those in favor of canceling the July and August meetings and picking them up again in September, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Hearing none, it's a unanimous vote. Who's doing notes, by the way, for this?
I am.
Oh, you are doing it, okay.
Secretary.
And I just want to note that Alan said that I was right about something. Just want it for the record.
All right.
Are you glad I'm back? Yes, I'm
Normandy Farms?
I'm not telling the town of Carver where I am.
All right, next up is Carver Night Out. It is in August this year,
August 8th, I think,
7th or 8th, somewhere in there.
first Thursday.
So I wanted to go ahead and discuss, see if we want to skip a year or do we want to man a booth. Now, considering that we will be having a new board member to replace me effective July 1st, but they won't be at a meeting until September, and with different health things, you know, it has been difficult to make sure we had enough staffing for, to person a booth, see, being politically correct there, personing a booth at Carver Night Out. Do we want to go ahead and forego this year? Discussion. Anybody? Mary? What do you think?
I'm just looking at my calendar to see if I could be man the booth. And unfortunately, I'm straight out that week.
It's August 6th.
What date is it?
The first Thursday.
The first Thursday? Oh, you know what?
I have a baby shower.
Okay.
We're having a virtual for Chandler and Molly. Did I
And
tell
I
you?
can't do anything this year. so
And
I'm having surgery, so I can't.
Is that
Yeah,
a
so
surgery, so-
there you go.
Why don't we make a motion to forego this year?
And hopefully by next year, we'll have
A full
more
board.
members, a full board here, and we'll go in with bells.
Because I do think it's a nice thing to do.
It is. It was
I think it's
very
very nice to
successful,
network, and
yes.
we've had, we've done it the past 3 years.
I feel bad we're not.
Yeah, I do too, but I just
Can't.
can't.
Okay, we have a motion.
Who made the motion?
I did.
All right, I'll second.
Motion made and seconded. Any further discussion? All right, all those in favor of skipping the Carver Night Out for this year, hopefully be the only year, but giving us a break. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing nothing, it's a unanimous vote. All right. Next up, Alice is here to go ahead and give us an update on how the meetings are going with the various parks, developments, what forth. So have a seat and speak into the mic, and welcome. Glad you're here.
Hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice.
And make sure you speak into the microphone, please.
How's that? Close enough? Good
Nope.
enough? Hello?
There you go.
There you go. So the goal that I have in mind is for us to outreach all the 55-plus communities in the town and pretty much explain to them what the difference is between the Carver Council on Aging, the Carver Board of Directors, and the Friends, because everybody thinks we're all one great big group. And I made it a goal to decide that we would describe this in that way. So on May 15th, myself, Heidi Miles, Elaine, and Kathy, we met at Waterview Village, and I believe we had about 8 or 10 people in attendance, and we pretty much, Heidi went over everything as far as what her responsibilities are at the COA, what kind of services she can offer, and how to get in touch with her. And then Elaine spoke on behalf of the Board of Directors for us and sort of told them exactly what is the responsibilities of the Board of Directors and what do they do with regard to the Council on Aging. And then Kathy was gracious enough, because she is a friend of the COA, to talk about the Friends group that we have. And, went into detailing them about the programs that we offer, the activities we have, how we help with raising the funding for some of the programs and the activities so that it's not all coming out of the COA budget. And then I took the time to review all of the many services that we have, and I generally used the newsletter and just walked them through the newsletter. That this is what's in the activity, this is how do you get the GATRA service, this is what we have. And they were very great about it. We did have the privilege of signing up 3 new people onto our My Senior Center, which has been growing greatly. It's really a fun job I have. Nab them before they get in the door. And then we did sign on to a couple of friends. So all in all, I think it was a great visit. Judy Hastings had sent off an email to say, "Dear Alice and COA board members, many thanks for a wonderful meeting at Waterview Village on Thursday, May 15th. Your presentation of the numerous activities and offerings to help seniors stay active and healthy were so valuable. Those of us who were there have shared some of the information you gave to us, and we're encouraging our residents to take a good look at all you offer." And that was what Judy had sent out, which I thought, that's great, because I was like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So I felt good about it. Our next meeting is going to be at South Meadow Village, and that's going to be on Friday, August the 15th. And I did hand you a copy of a survey that I've put together, thinking it would be nice to know how much do they really know about us, how much do they really use our services, and to maybe tell them about some of the new services that we brought in. We just recently added a dental hygienist to come in and do teeth cleaning. And then I have a thing called at-home hearing that comes into the COA, does a hearing test. If they have hearing aids, they'll be cleaning the hearing aids for them. So it's another service that we've added on, in addition to having the podiatrist now go 2 days a week to the center. So I just want to know what they have, what they don't know about, what would they like to see us do. So that's how I did with that. And I feel good about it. I know, everybody felt good about the visit and everything, not really knowing what we were.
Alice, what time is the meeting at South Meadow Village?
10 o'clock.
Thank you.
The one we did at Waterview was on a Thursday at 10. We're going to do this one on a Friday at 10. And I did go through Donna Ferran. She
Yep.
talked to the board and got the approval and everything
Beautiful.
for us. So we'll
Good,
now
good.
move on. And then the next step will be to try to get into the Cranberry Village and then maybe around here to the senior, the housing over here.
Beautiful.
So I just want to outreach to everybody and let them know that we do exist and we do have fun there.
Very good. Really appreciate it. It's a lot of work. And because outreach is never easy, so
No.
really appreciate what you did, and it looks like it was a rousing, here we go, success.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Considering it was like,
Comments after.
my friend lives over there, my friend Judy. And, no, they were all, because so many people saying, I'm bored, there's nothing to do. And I said, well, look at the newsletter and
Yeah,
go
look
down
at
to
the
the COA, you know, there's plenty to do. So hopefully that will,
And will we hear the results through Connie on this survey?
Oh, I can share it with
we
you.
would
I
love
have
for you
no
to come
problem with
back
that.
and-
Like I say, this one is, the survey, I just did it up, and I'm going to start using that with the South
Yeah.
Meadow Village, just to
Good.
see.
We'd love to hear the feedback.
I would too. I would
Yeah.
really like to know how much of South Meadow Village, seeing it's such a large
Yeah. It's
community.
huge.
It
Yeah.
is.
How much, they know about us,
Mm-hmm.
and how they know the distinction between the three of us.
Right.
And, what we have to offer, because I think we have a lot. As somebody put it, we're a small COA, but we have a lot to offer, and they were very pleased that they had come in, and they came in for a concert yesterday,
Yeah.
which was
Nice.
fun. Yeah, so.
Beautiful.
Very good.
thank you.
All right, don't move.
I know, put my other hat on.
Okay, our COA director, Ms. Connie, a little bit under the weather, and so Alice has been gracious enough to go ahead and give us the director's report, so.
Which I believe she handed out to everybody.
Yep.
Yes.
So for the June stats, the nutrition, they had 147 congregate meals, 1,131 meals on the move, which gave us a total of 1,278 meals. On our newsletter, we have 754 that are mailed, 749 that are emailed, very close in there, and then we have 450 that are distributed throughout Carver, to the banks, the library, the supermarkets, doctor's office. So yeah, I think we're doing great with that. Registration to date, we have 601 active registered seniors, which is awesome, because I think it was about 3 months ago, we just celebrated signing up our 500th person, so we continue to grow. There was 141 unduplicated seniors attended the COA through June 25th, and the average attendance is 46 people, so 46.24, if you want to cut somebody in a quarter.
I'm still looking for that .24 person.
Yeah, I haven't met them yet, but I will let you know. In June, we had a young lady by the name of Lee Lawson that came and taught a card-making workshops. We had 6 people, and then we made 6 embossed cards, and it was for a cost of $10. She has agreed to come back again and try to maybe do it on a monthly basis. The Massachusetts tie to the California Gold Rush was presented by Nancy Franks, and I don't know if anybody's ever caught any of her programs. She does an excellent
Several.
job.
Excellent. Excellent.
Very, very, she draws her audience, and she's got a good following there. So, as I said, At-Home Hearing Health is a monthly hearing screening and related services that are by appointment from 9:30 to 11 on the second Wednesday of the month. We had a beautiful attendance of people to do the Jim Collin Memorial Garden that was dedicated on Monday, the 16th, and we did a lottery drawing of his paintings. So it was kind of fun, and I believe we had 20-plus people at that, so that was good. Healthy Eating was presented by the Old Colony Elder Services. Ask the Experts which an informational panel program was presented by Oasis Seniors. And then yesterday's council, but by the Carver Cultural Council, was the songs of the singers and songwriters. And I have heard nothing but wonderful raves about this couple. They not only did the songs, but they gave us the history behind the songs, which a lot of people thought. That was great. I never knew that. So that was really, really good. For July, you'll see it in the newsletter, we have our annual barbecue that goes on sale on Monday, July 1st. That's actually Tuesday. And the tickets are $5, and you can purchase them in person from June. And we're limiting a maximum of 4 tickets per person. The Cook Barbecue Luncheon will be on Monday, July 14th at 11:30. And we have Jimbo Wilson and the Cranberry Junction that will be sponsored by the Friends coming to do the music. And then we'll have drawings of various gift cards and gift baskets. Drums Alive, a fitness program on Monday, July 7th at 10 a.m. I don't know how loud it's going to be in that COA that day, but another one of Nancy Frank's programs is Uninvited Visitors, and it talks about the Massachusetts worst hurricanes, which should be interesting. I'm dying to find out about it. We're going to have an open house for the new deck. It is finally done. On Friday, July 11th, it's going to be a drop-in between 9 and 11, and we'll have coffee and munchkins available. On the 16th of July, it's a Wednesday, we are going to have Brain Health, a recipe for life, and that's going to be presented by a gentleman by the name of Richard Rogers, who's for Heart for Home Meals. I don't know if anybody knows about that. It's a service that you can order pre-prepared meals. They come in frozen and everything, and they'll deliver them. In Carver, I believe the delivery date is on a Monday, and they can either leave it at your doorstep, or if you need to, they will come in and put it in your freezer or wherever for you. And they're really good meals. I've used the service myself a couple of times, and I thought it was great, and a lot of them seniors like that. So Richard's going to be there, and he's going to have samples and coffee and tea and dessert for us. The Magic of Butterflies is coming by Blake Dinius of the Plymouth County Extension on the 21st of July. A Worry Doll Craft and a presentation from Carver Chaos and High Point is being held on July 23rd at 12:30. Which should be interesting. The little blurb says, come and make a friend that you can talk to and tell all your anxieties to. So I'm looking forward, but in connection to that, they're also going to have notebooks so that they can do a brain dump. And people can write down how they feel or what they're upset about or anything like that. So it sounds like it's going to be an interesting program.
Very.
And then Connie and I came up with the idea of a summer camp for July 30th at 1, and it's going to have fun and games, and it's all based on a summer camp theme. Maybe you'd like to come. And we'll have activities and crafts and snacks for that.
Can I bring my camper?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm
We
sure
can
they
all
wouldn't
hang
mind if
out.
you pack it down near the...
Space there for it.
Yes, we have loads of space. I'm sure we can squeeze it in.
There you go, that'll be fun.
And upcoming at the COA, our next Bloom trip is going to be to the Axis train and riverboat on October 24th, and the details are in the newsletter. But basically, we're going to take the Bloom bus, get on the train. They're going to take us, while we're on the train, feed us our dinner, our lunch. Then they're going to take us to the riverboat, and the riverboat's going to take us around the Connecticut River and bring us back to the bus. Sounds like it'll be a nice day, as long as it doesn't
Yeah.
rain. And then, as I said, the next senior meet and greet is going to be on Friday, August 15th at the South Meadow Village at 10. I hope to see lots of people. And our next dental hygienist appointments are on Monday, August 18th from 9 to 2. If anybody is interested, they can just get in touch with me, call the main number, hit option 3, and I can set them up. And
Very good.
good.
Comments?
Checking
Questions?
off things.
Commentary?
I'm not here in July, I mean, 1st of July.
Oh, it's great content.
I think it's
Great.
very
Well,
good.
and you're right, there's a small COA, but a lot going on.
Right.
It's amazing.
Well, I have a tendency, I have signed up for all the area newsletters,
Yeah.
and I sort of glance through their newsletters to see
get a-
what are their offerings,
Yep.
and then is that something that we can get to come to the
Yeah.
COA?
Thank you for all
Good,
you do.
Thank you very much, Al.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Great research.
Have a nice Independence Day.
I hope to.
All right, next up is approval of minutes, but I noticed a little glitch. It says meeting of May 23rd, and it was the meeting of April 23rd.
Right, because there were no
April
minutes taken at the
Right,
last meeting.
because there was no
'Cause
May
there was no
meeting.
meeting, so this is from the April meeting. I
And
took the-
because of the mistake on the agenda, which was posted, I do not feel right in approving those April minutes at this meeting. So I think you'll need to add it to the September meeting for approval then, because that's, you know, if it was an error in the minutes itself, we could amend
Yeah.
it, but where it's on the
No,
agenda,
you're right.
I don't
Okay,
think we,
all right.
you know, we really can. So that'll be up to whomever is on the board in September. All right, I don't think we have anything unanticipated, at least I don't have anything that I didn't anticipate, so we're fine there.
Alan?
Yes,
We
ma'am.
have a little bit of
We have a little
unanticipated.
bit of a, just a little tiny bit of a present to say thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
But Connie took off with the card. Oh, you have the card, okay. I have to sign the card.
Yeah, I haven't signed it either.
But we wanted to
This
thank,
falls under board members' comments.
Okay.
Okay,
That's right.
yeah, yeah.
But it's just some, you know, something I made up, the written up.
Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
all right, thank you.
Welcome.
Right, you sure it's not for Tom?
Oh.
I saw that.
I didn't see it. I say bags.
Recycle, me
I
too.
recycle.
That's quite all right.
I recycle.
Ladies, it has been a pleasure being a member of the board. I thank you all for making my job a whole heck of a lot easier.
We're sorry to see you go, but we understand, and we hope you have a good retirement.
Well, you know, hopefully they'll start having poker tournaments closer, so. Anybody else have anything they want to say, or do, everybody sign the forms?
Yeah,
Could you, Alex, could you take those back to Connie? And she'll have to get with Catherine for her to sign.
Yep.
Because Catherine had another,
Right. Yeah, she said she was going to be late, but yes, she's,
Don't look at it till you get home.
don't read it till I get home? Okay.
Alan, I just want to thank you, you know, and just to let the town of Carver know, when we were losing our previous chairperson, I had reached out to Alan. Alan and I have worked together very well in the past, 2 terms, was it, on the select board?
Yep.
And just friendship over the years in town, and I knew I could depend on him, except, you know, he put up a little bit of a fight, you know, because I think he just likes to play with my head, and he did end up saying yes after conversing with his wife, Mary, and I just really, from the bottom of my heart, my friendship that has grown with Alan, all that he's done for this town, he's an unsung hero in this town for many, and I just want to truly thank you for jumping in when we needed you, and I am truly, really going to miss you. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm touched.
And I
Some
have a
people say
question.
I'm crazy, but
And I have a question.
yes.
I thought it would happen at this meeting, reorganizing the board.
That'll happen when you have the new board member. The next board member doesn't take effect to July 1st.
Okay.
So it'll be your September
September meeting
meeting
we'll
that you'll
reorganize.
do a reorganization.
Okay.
Do we have somebody lined up?
I believe there was somebody that,
Yes, her
went
name
ahead.
is Marie Fahey.
Oh, good.
She's coming on as a member.
Good.
She got her
I know
letter.
Marie. She's great.
so
Okay.
that will be your 5th board member. I don't know where the alternates stand.
know.
I don't know. Where's the-
We'll find out.
Well, there were health concern
Yeah, I know.
issues and stuff, so.
And just in terms of structure, I believe Mary and Elaine, being vice chairs, will run the meeting until we do the reorganization at that meeting.
Actually, what you can do is, between Mary and Elaine, decide at the meeting who's gonna run it, then have Connie, your first order of business would be board reorganization. Have Connie actually run the vote.
Yeah.
And then once that vote is taken for chair, that person moves to this seat and takes over the rest of the meeting.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but between the two of you will have to get, basically, I've always met with Connie basically just over a week before the meeting. I usually do it on a Wednesday morning to go over an agenda.
We'll discuss it.
And then stop off from the COA, come down to Town Hall, and go to the Selectman's office, Select Board's office, to go ahead and reserve the room. What are you trying to do? Take my great
Put
enough
your
money?
name on it.
And then also go down and talk to Carrie down in Building and Operations.
Who?
Down at Building and Operations, first floor all the way down.
Okay.
And basically to make sure that it's on their schedule, so John will have, or Dave Seatonhoff will have the building open, because normally if you don't set it up, we wouldn't have been able to get in
Yeah.
here.
And-
And you just tell them the date and the time of the meeting, and that way you'll be able to.
What about Area 58?
Yeah.
Board of Select Board will take care of that. Who's Ben?
Don't mind.
Is that your pen?
Is that your pen, Alice?
That's
Oh, Connie's.
You can give it back. Give it to me. You can put it on here.
So the select board takes care of the,
They
didn't
arrange
know
for,
that.
they arrange for.
all of
RFPA.
the committees?
Huh? I don't know. You do it for me,
Yeah, but
and that's all I care about.
But that's a good point. Are they doing it for you because they're, you've asked them to?
I asked them to, and
Right.
so just whoever goes,
We'll have to check with them.
yeah. just-
Elaine Weston. We'll be okay.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
You'll be fine. All right, anything
We'll be
else?
fine.
All right, your next meeting will actually be,
September,
Gotta put that down.
fourth Thursday, September.
that looks like September 25th,
No, 24th.
24th.
Oh, well, no, 25th.
25th.
I'm looking at 206.
At
So it'll
6,
be 25th at 6 PM.
September 25th at 6
Yeah.
PM.
And I'll make a motion to
September
adjourn.
25th.
All right, we have a motion to adjourn.
And I'll second the motion.
And we have the second,
Motion.
Elaine is seconding, just so you'll know.
Thank you, Sunshine.
Any further discussion? Oh, hi, Catherine.
Oh,
Just turn around.
Yeah. She's got
Okay,
her paperwork you can do.
all those in favor of adjournment, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?